Okay, it's recording.
Okay. All right, y'all. Well, welcome to our new coach call. This is just a super informal opportunity to just meet y'all and just say hey and chat and kind of give you some guidelines on how to get started. We're just going to touch on a few things. This is not going to be long, like half hour, 45 minutes max. And we just basically want to help you get started and kind of set the tone for what you can expect going into this as a coach. And so I'm just going to get y'all started with just some basic stuff. Like I am going to be talking about, sorry, I'm a little distracted here. I just am going to go over some important information about our team. And to, hang on just a second. Babe, hey honey, babe, can you close that please? Sorry. Goodness gracious. Okay, so I just want to go over some quick information just about our team and get a notepad and a pen because you're going to want to take some notes tonight. You're going to be hearing from all of us, from myself, from Ellen, from Sarah, and hopefully Megan. She's traveling on a train tonight, so I'm not sure if she's hopping on or not, but you're going to hear from all of us, and you're going to get just some really great information on how to get started right. And we just want you to know that first and foremost, we have your back, okay? We want you guys to succeed, and we have been in your shoes. We know how nerve-wracking it can be and how overwhelming it can be. So I just want y'all to take a big, deep breath. Just take a big, deep breath in and just let it all out, okay? Because we've all been there, and we know what it's like. So first of all, I want you to write down two things. First is every single Wednesday night, Team S.W.E.A.T Society has a team call. So put this in your calendar, just like anything else, schedule it, because we all know if it's not on your calendar, it doesn't exist, right? So plug it into your calendar, and that is at 7:30 p.m. Central, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And you guys, these calls are amazing. There are different leaders every single week, and every other week we do a community call, which is just like an open forum. It's like a girls' night out. It's like just hop on, ask questions, hang out, talk about successes and things you're struggling with, things that are working. And sometimes we get into like deeper topics depending on who's on and what questions they have, but it's really fun. And this is how you get to know people, right? This is how you get to know, because this is a virtual business, right? So it's like we're all behind screens. So if you don't get on these calls, you're really missing out on a huge piece of the community. And I'm really passionate about that. I think it's great that we get to set our own hours, that we get to work when we want to work. We get to work from home, be present with our kids, or we could do this as a side hustle or whatever it is that you're doing. But I also think that it's really important to plug in and engage with this community, and that's what S.W.E.T Society, and that's our bigger team. Y'all may have signed up with different teams. Like my personal team is like Soul Tribe, but S.W.E.T Society is like our big team, right? That's where the community resides. Like, so you've got to get plugged in there. You've got to engage. That's where lots of opportunities for different trainings are going to happen, and so you want to make sure that you plug in to that group. Okay, so Wednesday night, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. And then also every single Monday, this should be on your calendar, is our National Wake Up Call. That is a Team Beachbody wide thing. It happens every single Monday, and we do hear from some amazing people, and you will get some amazing nuggets on how to run your business and make it successful. And that's the beauty of this business, you guys, is that it's a business of duplication. So you don't have to reinvent the wheel. We get to hear from all these different people that have been like, they're leading the path, right? They're taking the steps ahead of us, and they're sharing what works for them. And you get to learn from that. And that's amazing, right? There's so much value in that. So make sure that you're on those calls. They are Monday mornings at 10 a.m. Central. And they are live on the Facebook Team Beachbody 411 page. So if you're not a member of that group, just request to join it if you're a coach. And there also you can catch the replay. Okay, so it's always like if you work full-time or part-time or whatever, or Mondays aren't a good day for you, you can always catch the replay. But plug that in your calendar, and I cannot stress that enough, because if it's not in your calendar, it does not exist and it's not going to happen. And these are really great ways to plug into the community and really get some great information. The other thing I want to mention is, as a new coach, we have some really great opportunities for you guys where you can plug into all the training that you need. We're going to tell you exactly what you need to know and how to do this to be successful. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get plugged into our new Coach Training Academy. Okay, that's off of Facebook. It's on a website called Thinkific, and we'll make sure that we link the training. We'll post the link for the training in Sweat Society so that you guys can all access that training. Okay. So that is basically going to be, there are 3 different modules and you can choose your path. So if you're a hobby coach, a discount coach, if you are kind of a like part-time, this is your side hustle, or if you are like all in full-time, this is my career, this is my gig, I'm going all in. There's 3 modules that you can go through. You can go through 1 or you can go through all of them. And the more you go through, the more knowledge you're going to gain. So even if you just think you're dabbling, you might want to do a little bit more and just gain that knowledge, right? And see if that might be for you. So that is called our New Coach Training Academy. It's on a website called Thinkific, and we'll make sure that you all have that link. And most of you have probably gotten an email welcoming you to the team with these links. But if you haven't, make sure you just reach out to your upline, whoever you signed up with, and we'll make sure that you get access to that training. That is going to be huge. There is going to be training in everything that you need: social media, how we get paid, how we earn, how to share this opportunity, and all that stuff. And I see that Sarah posted the training to the link to that training academy, so you can all copy and paste that from the chats in here. So thanks, Sarah. So make sure you get plugged into that training, okay? And then I just want to talk about just the community, you guys. Again, I want to mention, like, if you cannot sense my passion, I don't know if I can be more passionate right now, but I love our team. Like, I love it to pieces. And I love these ladies and these guys. There are some guys on our team. It is amazing. And when you plug in and you realize that there is more than just you, you are not alone. And you have this amazing community behind you, lifting you up, supporting you, rooting for you, and in your corner, like wanting you to succeed. And they're willing to just hand you all of the knowledge that you need to make this a success. Like, there's nothing better than that. So I remember when I first started coaching, I thought, like, oh, I don't need any friends. I'm not going to like plug into any of that stuff, right? I don't need any of that. That is not for me. It wasn't until I realized that I needed something more than just me that my business started taking off. So take advantage of the people, the energy, the knowledge, the experience. And we all come from different backgrounds, different walks of life, different situations and circumstances that you get to take advantage of. So if my story doesn't resonate with you, maybe someone else's will, right? And you'll be able to team up and find people that really support you and will help you along in your business. Like, Ellen and I have become success partners. We chat almost every single day. And we're not just business partners, but we have become true friends. And all of us, Sarah, Megan, and Ellen and I, we look forward to traveling together on our trips and all the things that are part of this business. And even outside of this business, we are real legit friends. So there's more to this business than just the dollars, just paying it forward. Not that that's a huge part of it, right? But there's friendships to be had here. So take advantage of that, because that's going to take you a long, long way. Relationships are going to carry you so far. Like, when you're feeling that self-doubt creep in and that, like, oh, did I really make the right decision? Or, oh, is this really for me? It's those relationships in this community that's going to back you up and help you feel like, yes, just keep going. You can do this. You've got this, right? So the last thing I want to talk about really quickly, and I think someone else might be hitting on this, but you've probably already heard about like Emerald and Success Club and the different ranks and milestones in this business, right? I want you guys to write down 2 goals right now. In your first 30 days as a coach, I want you to make it a goal to hit Success Club 6, okay? That means inviting 3 people to join you in a challenge group with a challenge pack, or to the coaching opportunity with a challenge pack, okay? So that means you have to help 3 people. And when you help 3 people into this business, you guys get your own product like Shakeology paid for, right? So you cover your own investment, all right? Anything beyond that is gonna be money in your pocket, okay? So make it your goal to hit Success Club 6 and make that a no matter what. My no matter what is Success Club 20, but it's really like it's 10, like you really can hit 6 or 10. So my no matter what is 10. So if you're shooting for the stars, make your no matter what Success Club 10, okay? That's helping like what, 5 people, right? Because you get 2 points for every challenge back, okay? So 5 people, that's totally doable, right? You can change 5 people's lives. You know 5 people. You know 3 people for sure. So I want that to be your first goal. Your second goal in your first 30 days is I want you to achieve Emerald rank. That means that you invite 2 people to this coaching opportunity like you are doing right now, and you have 1 active coach on your left leg and 1 active coach on your right leg. You have a weak and a strong leg, and you're going to learn about all that in the training. So don't overwhelm you and be like, wait, what are you talking about? You're going to learn about all that. But that's inviting 2 people, you guys, 2 people that you think could benefit from coaching like you are, whether it's financially, whether it's in their health and fitness journey, or in any other way that you think this business could benefit them. So those are your 2 goals, and there's going to be lots more that you're going to do in your first month. But for me, that's where I want you, if you're taking this business seriously, then that's what you need to do in your first 30 days. So watch the team page for additional training opportunities, mentorship opportunities. Once you finish your new coach training academy, we have what we call a green light district, which is brand new, and you can hop into that, and that's going to help you build a solid foundation for your business and get your business to Emerald rank and help you hit Success Club and build some consistency in building a strong foundation, because consistency is what breeds success. So we want to teach you consistency. So those vital behaviors that you're going to learn in the training, you want to do those day in and day out, no matter how mundane it seems, no matter how many times you think no one's watching, just keep doing those things day in and day out, okay? And you're going to find lots of different information in the S.W.E.A.T Society team page. And I think that is all I have for you. I can tend to be long-winded, so I'm just going to cut myself off here. But I am so excited, and I hope y'all can sense my excitement and my passion. You have made an amazing decision, and you have chosen an incredible community to become a part of. And I am really, really happy to have you on board and to have you as part of this tribe. And we are like soul sisters. We are spirit sisters, and we are here to back each other up, to help each other succeed, and to pick each other up when we fall down, right? And that's where people fall short. That's when people throw in the towel, when they don't have that kind of support. You have that, so it's not going to happen to you. But you got to plug in, and you have to make it work for you. So I'm super excited to have you guys. That is it for me. I'm going to turn it over. I'm not sure who's going next, but it'll probably be up there. Okay, awesome. And if you guys have questions, like for me or any of us, just drop them in the chats, and we can always come back and answer those too.
Well done, Tara. I love her passion. She always gets me so fired up. Enjoy your concert too, girlfriend. Yeah, any questions that y'all have about, the team? I know there's a lot of different, like she was explaining, Team S.W.E.A.T Society is our big umbrella team, and then there's little branches off of that with all the leaders, and we kind of all make up this amazing team. So you may not be in S.W.E.A.T Society yet if you haven't finished the training. So if you're confused, then it's okay. It's totally normal to be confused. Just ask your upline what's going on and where you need to be and what you need to be focused on. But the goal is to finish the new coach training that you should all have access to now with the link in the chat, and get into that S.W.E.T community page, because there is so much happening in there, especially if you're excited about building this business and ready to take those next steps. So speaking of next steps, Meg, did you want to talk about Emerald and Success Club while you have connectivity?
Sure. Hi,
Okay.
guys.
Of course I say that, and then right then it like cuts her off.
Yeah.
Trying to mute her.
I don't think it's working.
I know it's not. I'm trying to mute her, but I can't mute her. Meg, it's not working. So mute yourself when you get a chance. It's like it's frozen and it won't let me mute her. So Tara was talking about Success Club and Emerald. Raise your hand, because most of you are on camera, if you know what Success Club is, if you know what Emerald rank is, or if you're like, I have no idea what that is. Kind of. Okay. Emerald rank is the next rank in the company, the next rung, if you will, what we try to help our new coaches achieve within their first 30 days as a new coach. What that does is it kind of unlocks the compensation plan for coaches. You earn retail commission, which you probably already heard in our coach sneak peek as a coach. But once you hit Emerald rank, which is you plus two, right? You and a friend, you and your spouse, you and your mom, you and your sister, whoever, you and two other people that want to go alongside this journey with you, even if they just want to get a discount on the products, or if they're gung-ho and they want to, be along on the fitness journey with you as well. It unlocks that compensation plan, and you start earning off of our team pot is what I call it. It's like a big old pot that we all contribute to, and you start earning commission based on your rank. So it climbs as you climb rank. You start earning more of the pot when you hit Emerald. And so that's why we try to help you get there as quickly as possible, because it's just more income potential for you as a coach, earning that money back to pay for your investment and then putting the rest in your pocket, like Tara was saying. So if you have questions about Emerald, it will be talked about in the training, and I highly encourage you to connect with your upline to ask those questions and talk about next steps with getting to Emerald ASAP. And then Success Club, do you all kind of understand what that is? Kind of. It's basically our incentive program with Beachbody. It's how Beachbody rewards you for doing your work, doing what you should be doing as a coach and owning your own fitness business, right? What they do is they tag points to packages and products that we offer and we sell from our sites and we put into customers' hands. And so when you make a sale, when someone purchases a challenge pack, which is our fitness bundle packs that come with the workout programs like BOD, all access on demand, and Shakeology, or the performance line, or To Be Mindset, those bundles have a point system attached to them. So anytime you sell one or someone purchases one, you earn 2 points. Anytime someone orders a home direct shipment from you, if it's like they just want Shakeology home direct or they want Performance Stack home direct, you earn 2 points. And so those points add up and get you into the club. And so if you earn Success Club your first month as a coach, that means that you've hit, most likely, SC6, which is you only need 5 to get into the first club and hit that goal. And then the company rewards you with prizes, and when you're Emerald, they reward you with leads as well. People that are ordering Shakeology off of our websites and don't have a coach, they'll then link up that customer with a coach as a lead, and that's also free money in your pocket. So so Success Club, again, is just an incentive program that the company's put out to reward you for helping other people. And we set goals on our team to help as many people as possible. We'll set goals as a team to have, help 500 people one month, or we'll set personal goals for let's hit, like Tara was saying, Success Club 20. I'm going to push myself this month, but really it's SC5, Success Club 5 every single month. And if you hit it your first month as a brand new coach, like I said, you're becoming a success starter, eligible for Success Starters, which is 3 months of Success Club, your first 3 months, and your first month can count as the month that you signed up. So if you signed up in August, then that can count as your first month. Or September? It's going to count as your first month. So if you're like, oh, I'm not really pushing this month, which we're all pushing, right? I mean, most of you are pushing if you're on this call. Then we'll help you hit it. If you happen to miss it for whatever reason, your first month can count in September, and then 3 months from there, so August, September, October, or September, October, November, then you earn your free ticket to our Coach Summit event, which is a yearly conference that we have with amazing trainings. The team comes together at one location. It's in Indianapolis next year. It was there this year as well. And live trainings with the super trainers. Like I said, lots of amazing trainings, parties galore. It's just a super fun experience. It's a $300 ticket that you earn for free just for helping people your first 3 months as a new coach. So not to stretch out your goals, but Tara was talking about month 1, but this is month 1, month 2, and month 3 as a new coach. So that's Success Club in a nutshell. If you still have questions about it, it might take some time to wrap your head around it. I know it did for me. So just ask. That's how you're going to learn. So there's no dumb questions with any of this. So that's a little bit about Emerald and Success Club, our first 2 goals for new coaches and helping y'all reach those. Let's see. I think I'm next. That was supposed to be Megan, and I'm not sure if I missed anything. Megan, let me know, or Ellen and Tara, let me know if I missed anything. I was going to share like what to do your first week as a new coach. How many of you, this is like your first week as a new coach, or maybe second? Lori, hi. Brianna, yeah. Heidi, okay. And then I don't know, Samsung, what your name is, but okay. So most of y'all are brand new into your journey as a coach, and you're probably like freaking out, right? You're like, there's so much to learn and there's so much to do. And like Tara said, just breathe. That is totally normal. There is a huge learning curve in this business. And it's not because it's like super hard. There's a lot to learn. Like there's just a lot to learn. I think that's with anything, any business, any job that you take, there's a learning curve. And I kind of equate it to the fitness program. So it takes, the full 60 days to see results with Lift 4 or 80-day obsession, whatever program you are doing. And it's the same in the business. It's going to take these like 3 to 6 months to learn it, dive in, see the results, build the consistency, and see it like happening. It is a relationship business, multi-level marketing, network marketing. It's networking. So it's building trust with people, building relationships. And so a lot of it, happens while you're on social media. Some of you might do it while you're in person at the grocery store line, at the school PTA meetings. But when you're building this business, it's really online. It's a social business. And so it takes time to build trust online when people are watching from the sidelines and not seeing you face to face every single day, which is why a lot of this team has had success with Instagram and the stories on Instagram, because it's live video. It's like people are getting to see you in action, what's happening in your day to day. So I wanted to share just a few things that can help you kind of get started in your business on social media, some social media tips, things like that. First and foremost is committing to a fitness program. So many of you signed up with the challenge pack, which is 2 Success Club points, right? And it came with fitness product, or the fitness workouts, Beachbody On Demand, and Shakeology, or the performance line, most likely. And so whatever program you talked with your coach about starting, that's your job. Your job now is to be a committed, like go hard, finish every workout. You're going to share it. You're going to talk about it. You're going to post about it, not every day, but you're going to stick to this program for yourself, because the results that you're going to get then become your call to actions, your invites. People are going to see and watch your journey, and you're going to have now these pictures, these before and afters, these results to share with people. And those are our biggest selling point in this business. You'll see us share other people's results from the test groups and the programs that they're doing from our team, before and afters and results. Ask Ellen, ask Tara, ask any of the girls on here. You probably saw some before and afters that you were like, oh, that I want that, like that got you hooked. And so that becomes your biggest goal, is to get these results. So first thing is to commit to a fitness program and check that box every day. These are our vital behaviors anyways, so it's what holds us accountable as coaches too. And then take pictures of everything. I know it sounds silly. This was something that one of my mentors, Janelle Summers, who's like a really big wig coach in the business. You can go Google her later and learn all about her, but she's amazing. She told me this when I was a new coach. Take pictures of everything. You may not use it that day. You may not use it at all, but it's nice to have pictures in your photo stream to be able to share, to inspire on your journey. It can be pictures of what you're eating. It can be pictures of your workouts. It can be pictures of your kids. It can be pictures of your dog, of your hobbies, whatever. But I take a picture as often as I can so that I have content to use. And I encourage you to just get comfortable taking those pictures, because we are selling ourselves. We are selling our story. We are sharing what we love about what we're doing. It's not it's not what we're doing, but it's why we love what we're doing. And so we have to have proof behind that, which is the visual part. So just start getting comfortable taking pictures, taking videos of yourself, because this is a social business, and this is going to be the platform, whether you're on Instagram or Facebook or wherever you are, you're going to be using that stuff down the road for content. And then get in the habit of picking maybe, I don't know, well, first of all, make a list of about 100 people. We call it our 100 contact list. This is 100 people that you know, whether they could use your help or not, whether they have a weight loss goal or not, whether they're about to get married or not. Make a list of 100 people that you know, because this is going to be your master list. This is the list that we're going to go off of when we say, hey, I want you to message 3 people today and just say, hey, how are you? This is the list that we're going to go off when we say, hey, I want you to think about 2 people that you can invite to join this challenge group with us, or accountability group, whatever you want to call it. And this master list is gold, because it's again, this is a people business, and this is all about inviting people and sharing with people what we're doing. So I want you to first make a list of about 100 people. You can go to your Facebook friends list, you can go to your email contacts list, you can go to your phone and make that list. Write it out on paper and screenshot a picture of it and send it to your coach tonight, okay? Or tomorrow, whenever you get to it. And then one of your first assignments as a new coach is to pick 3 to 5 people on that list to reach out to and just reconnect. You're not going to mention anything about Beachbody. You're not going to mention anything about your fitness unless it comes up in conversation. But the point is just to help you get in the habit of reconnecting with people. You won't believe how many of us, 4 of the leaders on here, that have reconnected and reconnected and reconnected with people, the same person, like 5 times or 10 times. People will come in and out of your circle or your list or whatever you want to call it of contact during your journey. And I've been doing this for almost 7 years. And there are still people that I've invited 5 years ago that still haven't said yes, and some that have finally said yes to joining our team, or to finally, doing this fitness program with me. So your list is going to continue to grow, but the point, like I said, is just to get comfortable with talking to people and being the initiator, because that's always the hardest part as a new coach, is initiating something. We have a ton of scripts. We have a ton of templates to walk you through that. So if you ever feel stuck, I know Brianna knows this, please send those to us and we can help you, curate the perfect message, or respond to someone that they're asking me about this program and I don't know what to say. We have scripts for that, and we can help you walk through those, messages where you feel like you don't know enough to respond. So that's a little bit about social media and kind of getting started. One tip I want to share that's really, really important. So either start, highlight it, underline it, but make sure you write it down, or at least mark it in your head so you know. You want to keep your audience curious. So when you are comfortable posting, when you are starting to, share your journey and you're ready to start putting yourself out there, if you haven't already, remember that people can Google stuff. Like Google is the next search engine over from Facebook, right? So if you are saying Lift 4 and Shakeology and I'm a Beachbody coach, I know you're excited. We've all done it, and we've all, put ourselves out there like that, but people can go search Shakeology. They can go search Lift 4 on Google, find it on Amazon, and bam, they are purchasing it and starting it the very next day without ever contacting you. And you've put yourself out there and you're like, why didn't you talk to me first? It's because you gave them too much information up front. So less is more, and we call it curiosity marketing. You never want to name drop what we're doing, and not because we're being sleazy at all. We're actually not being sleazy. We're just leaving our audience curious so that they have to ask us questions. So we're saying, ooh, this new lift and hit workout program that I'm doing, or this new superfood smoothie that I'm drinking, or this amazing, like, kick you in the butt and energy pre-workout drink that I'm drinking. So you're not calling it what it is. You're just telling people, like, making up a fun name for it that fits your, your niche or your, what you want to call it. And then why you love it, or why you've started doing it, or why it's so important to you. Because like I said, people buy why you love something, not particularly what it is. So you could tell them it's poop, and if you sold them on why you love it, they'd probably want to do it with you. Just kidding. But that curiosity marketing, just keep that in the back of your mind, that when you lead with your journey, you are not giving it up on the first date. You're keeping it very curious so that they have to ask you what it is. So we're all guilty of it as new coaches, because we're so excited to put ourselves out there. And so if you ever have a question about anything that you are posting, if it's a part of your workout, or if it's a picture of your food or your shake, and you're like, I'm going to post this, do you think this is a good post or a good idea? You can absolutely send that our way. It's probably better to ask than to have to go afterwards and delete it. But just know you can always delete something too. If you're like, I messed up, then you can always delete it. So, okay, that was my last tip about social media, and some like first little steps to kind of put you out there. I think I was going to hand it over to Ellen for, I don't remember what.
Online office, coach office. Yeah.
Okay.
This won't take very long. And to Sarah's point, my curiosity, you guys, most people don't even know that, like, we're coaches. Like, they don't know, or, they don't know, like, it's Beachbody. Okay. So, I mean, probably the majority of my people who aren't my customers or my coaches, or, they don't know me, they don't know that I'm a Beachbody coach. So that's how curious, and how, we leave it to, we're not talking about Shakeology. We're not talking about Beachbody on demand, like name dropping those things. So just get creative in the way you say them. But I mean, I say creative, it's really, like Sarah said, hit and lift, online streaming, workouts, it doesn't take that much. Superfood smoothie, superfood shake. So if you guys have questions, let us know. Okay. So for those of you guys that don't know me, we didn't really do, my name is Ellen Ludwig. I have been a coach for just over 4 years. So super excited to join Sarah and Megan and Tara tonight. I'm going to talk about the coach office. So here is one of the best things, you guys. Beachbody, this business is so cheap to like start your business. If you think about it, like, you signed up with a challenge pack, and with, whatever you decide to performance sign or Shakeology in your fitness program, like Beachbody on Demand. And so there you go. Boom. You're a coach. You use all of that. And then all you have to do to run your business is pay $16 a month, right? Like, that is crazy. Like, I don't know any other businesses where there's so little like fee involved to run your own business. So that's pretty incredible. So a big part of that $16 goes to something called we call it the Coach Online Office. So that's what you'll hear it referred to. You'll either hear it referred to like the online office. Back in the day, people used to call it the back office. Sarah used to call it that all the time, the back office. And when I was a new coach, I was like, what do you mean the back office? Like, I work from home. I did not understand that. So those are some names that you might hear it called. When you log into Team Beachbody, there's actually like a little coach tab, and you would click on coach, and I'm not going to take you through the screenshots, but you click on coach, you would sign in, and then it would say coach office. So that's kind of what they're calling it now, coach office. So this is where there is a plethora of information, but like, first and foremost, you will be able to manage your business through this coach office. So you'll get like all of your customers, when they sign up, they all go in there. So you'll know like all of their info, email, regular address, phone number, and then what they bought. So you get all of that info in there. Then you'll get all of your coaches that end up signing up under you. You'll get all of their info in there. So you can like drill down by orders, customers, that kind of thing. But it houses everybody in there. And not to get like too technical in it, but and then it also houses your genealogy. I'm going to throw around that word, but it's not going to really mean, but like your structure. So as a coach, you're going to build your team, and this coach office like houses all of that in there as well. So anything that you would want to know on, say like, Kate signed up for a challenge pack and you wanted to know like what flavor Shakeology she's been getting, you can actually drill down into each of your customers' orders. So I could just like go in and like, I could type in like Kate Smith, and I just want to know like what she's bought and all that stuff. So I can know everything that she's bought in there, which is pretty cool. So all of that goes in there. And you'll get like alerts into new orders and new coaches and all of that. But it's a hub that you manage your business in there. And then you can also manage your own orders in there as well. And then there's other tabs. There's tons of training. I know Tara talked about all of the training that we do. So we have like our own personal team training, but Beachbody actually has a ton of training too. So you can get, training on how to run your business, but also they have toolkits. So for every single product and program that we have, there's actually like this like nice little toolkit that has like PDFs on, questions that you may have. It has all of the videos. There's lots of YouTube videos for each of the programs and products that we have. It basically, everything that you would want to know about a product is in there. And then we have a whole support tab too, where it's like, basically you can just type in a question and an answer pops up to you, whether it was, questions on products, pricing, something that might be an event, or it might be like, let's say this month, the beach bars. If you guys haven't tried those are awesome. Beach bars are on sale for 10%, but you might have been like, oh, I heard Sarah Lenore talk about beach bars were on sale, but I don't really know like what it is. You could just go and type in there beach bar sale, and the info would pop up. Pumpkin, we're coming out with a pumpkin Shakeology. That's another example. You just type in like pumpkin Shakeology, it's going to pop up. So there's a whole tab in there for any question that you would want to know. Then there's also like resources in there to contact customer service, coach relations. You can do online chats with customer service and coach relations. So it's just a plethora of stuff. And then there's a whole tab on like coach breaking news. So anything that you would want to know as a coach. There's even a news tab. There's a promotions tab. And the national wake up call that Tara talked about, that's always announced in there too. There's actually like a whole personal development section too, where we've got videos from a magazine called Success Magazine that are in there as well. So it's a pretty powerful thing. It can be kind of overwhelming, but it's pretty self-explanatory if you just kind of pop in there, and there'll be a training on it as well. So actually when you pop in there for the first time, it actually prompts to walk through it. And there'll be training in the Sweat Society training as well. So that's really it in a nutshell. Without I find that kind of thing is it's easier once you're in there and visualizing it and seeing it, your hands are on it, versus me just talking about it. So that is it for the coach office. But it's, as I said, it's pretty cool. I mean, Beachbody, big part of your that monthly $16 fee goes to that. So let's hear questions that you guys have. I know sometimes it's until you really get started, I know it can be overwhelming.
There are no dumb questions at all.
Yeah, seriously.
I was confused about all of this for 6 months.
Yeah.
I have a question. And you might have talked about it, Sarah, and maybe I missed it. But if I sell just an exercise program, so I had somebody buy Beachbody on Man 4, a year, and then somebody else for like 3 months. Does that count towards Success Club too, or is that separate?
No, it's not. The only thing that counts towards Success Club is a Shakeology order, like a Beachbody On Demand with Shakeology, or the Recover and the Energize, like all that monthly, or those Recover, Energize, like anything like that, or Shakeology monthly. So.
Or Home Direct. It's also called like HD Home
Okay,
Direct.
yeah, that's confusing too.
I know.
It monthly is called Home Direct, and it, say like Sarah said at the beginning, I was like, "What is this Home Direct business?"
Got it.
Yeah. So I just like to say anything that comes with the Home Direct. So a challenge pack would include BOD with the Home Direct, or just a plain Home Direct. So like Home Direct with beach bars, with Ultimate Reset. I mean, there's a ton of things that you could get on Home Direct, but it has to be an auto ship.
Okay,
And that's all.
I'm gonna give you a message. Somebody asked, asked somebody to join your challenge.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of things have you been saying?
Well, I've been saying, let's see. So for instance, like I've been saying, you should do, hey, you should totally do one of my challenges with me. Have you done any Beachbody programs before? And then they would say either, no, I've never done that before. What is that? So then I would explain it to them. And then sometimes, like a couple of people have said, oh, I think that's too intense for me. A couple people,
insanity.
Yeah. A couple people have said, oh, I'm not looking for the fitness part, but just a diet plan. I don't know what you would say to that.
Okay. Well, I just gave you an example of that, and let me give you another one.
So with that curiosity marketing, we're not supposed to say Beachbody in personal messages then either. Is that what you're saying?
No, I say, no, I couldn't copy and paste that one. I say Beachbody, but I don't say Beachbody until I get confirmation that my group sounds like something that they want to do. So let's just say, you guys, this would be your first message. They're watching your post. This is just an example of a message. And then let me just show you what a second message would look like. Just so you guys can see where we go through that. So then they're like, yeah, that sounds awesome. And then I send this. So it's like, okay, to give you more info in the group, you're gonna basically join this community where it's gonna be fitness, nutrition, and support, yada, 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 like-minded women. We're all on the same mission. We're gonna drink, I don't even say drink. You'll get 30-day supply of dense dose of nutrition, and a nutrition plan. Me's your coach. Like, this is literally what I send to every single person that I talk to about my group. I send these 2 paragraphs. And then after they say, yeah, that sounds awesome. Then I say, okay, like, let's just say like lift 4. Then I say, okay, awesome. I recommend that we should get you started with our new program that's 30 to 40 minutes, 4 days a week. And then in there, I think I say you'll access it through Beachbody, and that's when I say like you'll access it through Beachbody On Demand. And I have a whole like script for that too. But so I don't bring up Beachbody On Demand until that, like, it's pretty much like the very end.
Okay.
So yeah, does that help?
Yes, that helps. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. I know at the beginning it's really hard, and then you know what? And a lot of times people I mean, I'll get like all the way to the end and and Sarah will totally attest to this. They'll be like, oh, I have Beachbody On Demand. And, oh, I drink Shakeology. And like, they don't even tell me that until like the very end. Like I said, they don't know I'm a coach. Like they don't know. That is how like curious we keep it.
Discreet, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they
What
don't.
I even break, like I use Ellen's script. Like she's the script girl. I just save all of her stuff to my Google Drive and my notes on my phone so I can use it. But I even break it down a little bit more than that. And don't be afraid to do that either. And one thing that I've been, like, I just try to ask them, like, what their goals are. And do they like to work out too? Catch them that way and, like, keep it short and sweet. And I try to always end with a question. Like, do you like 30-minute workouts or 45-minute workouts? Do you like tell me what kind of workouts you like, so that you can really cater it to their needs. Because like you were saying, some people don't need fitness. They need really a lot of help with the nutrition side. And so we've got 2B mindset for those people that might be having emotional eating, whatever struggles. And then really drilling down, like I said, what they are struggling with just means asking more questions. To keep them talking. But I definitely use Ellen's script.
Oh yeah, definitely see this in here. Do you have any health and fitness goals that you're working on? Yeah, I mean, I always talk about struggles too. I don't typically use that first paragraph just because I'm in a different position and where I'm at with my business. But always, what are your goals? What are your struggles with workout?
Are you opposed to trying a workout from home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Struggles are huge. And yes, and I don't know if you know this, but we have an amazing nutrition program called 2B Mindset. So for people that just want to help with nutrition, we've got it now. So
I had a couple men that were interested, and I know a lot of us gear towards women. Do you have any men that do?
I don't like to work with men.
Okay. That's just
me personally. I don't. So I just don't.
I love your honesty. I don't mind working with men, but my husband's very involved. Like he does the workouts, and he hasn't lately, but in the past he's been very active on social media when we've done like a new program together. And being a former college athlete, I feel like I kind of can connect with some of the guys that act more athletic or whatever. So, are you asking because of like what programs for them, or just if we have guys on our team or in our groups?
Both. Just like I've had a couple like old high school classmates reach out to me, and they've seen my videos and stuff, and I've reached out to them, and they're not looking for any fitness programs right now, but they want to lose weight. So more of a diet plan. Are
they like already active, like working out?
They are active. But they like one gentleman is heavy, and he's already lost quite a bit of weight, and he wants to get down to working on a specific goal weight before he starts. This is what he said, before he starts a specific fitness program. So he wants to lose weight, a lot of the weight first.
2B Mindset would be really good.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really,
and
really
you could jumpstart it with 3-day refresh too. Like I feel like when 3-day refresh is one of our like, I don't want to call it a quick cleanse, but it's a cleanse. And I feel like it gets people that like 5 to 8 weight loss pounds immediately, and then they're excited and they keep going. So it's one of those like jump starts. I feel like it's pretty affordable too. But it's quick, so they like don't feel like this 21-day whatever, meal plan they got to follow. It's 3 days. But 2B Mindset would be perfect for him, I think.
Okay.
So I haven't done a challenge group. I think Megan and she's my up coach. I think we're going to do one in a couple weeks. So I'm having really hard time. I'm being kind of successful with the workout end of it, but I'm having a hard time with the nutrition side of it, like selling it, I guess, or like getting people to buy into it, I guess, if that makes sense. So should I wait until the challenge group to really be reaching out to people about it. I've been reaching out to people through messaging who have been liking my post. So through direct messengers, but I find that it's easier for me to like sell them workouts. Does that make sense? So should I wait until actually direct message people until I actually have that set up, I guess is what I'm asking.
No, don't wait.
Okay.
No, because it takes a long time. I mean, it's some people. Some people sign up right away. Some people, I mean, it takes like weeks. I mean, some people it takes years.
It took me 2 years, so I get that. But
Years. Yes. I mean, it seems like every month I'm talking to somebody that like I've been talking to for years. So no, don't wait. Everybody, we all struggle with that. I mean, hands down, like a lot of people are like, oh, I just want workouts. Yeah, I don't want to drink that shake. And so, I mean, we all get it. And there's a couple things of like, you know what, this is a package deal. It's part of the package that comes together. One time somebody told me that they say, you know, that's fine. If you don't want to drink it, you can just give it to a friend. That was Joanne Fuller. And I was like, this is the package. Like, this is what it comes as. I don't give people an option. Like, there's no, when I'm talking to people, where there's no like option until we get to the very, very, very end. And they either like plead to me that they can't afford it, or they have allergies, or, you know, or they have allergies or something like that where they absolutely can't, or they've tried it and they just swear on their mother that they're like, can't do it again. But I also, like, if they can't do Shakeology, I always recommend the Performance Line too, with the Recover and the Energize. So I usually say, you know what, that's fine. If you can't do Shakeology, no big deal. We have something else, another package that we can get you set up with. So, you know, it's always like the package deal. And I always find that, honestly, most of my people that give me like pushback on it, who then like want just the workouts, they don't even do the workouts. They don't even like end up doing that option. I don't know if Sarah, if you find that, but I find that a lot of my people, they're just like not going to do it. So I always just recommend the package. Try it for 30 days, 30-day money back guarantee, you know, that kind of thing. No pressure to continue with it. Kind of, that's how I do it, how I've been successful.
Mm-hmm. And like she said, leading with the packages, obviously, like I think in one of our trainings, we talk about customizing the customer's order, but I always lead, like she said, with the package. And then as they still give you that objection, you can then work your way down to what's affordable and what fits their budget. And then creating a ton of value around the why, like I said, why you like Shakeology, what it's done for you, how it's made you feel, how it's changed your morning routine, how it's changed your, you know, internal feelings, helps you poop better, you know, like all those things that you can just continue to talk about to create that value of this stuff's amazing. You can't live without it because here's why I can't live without it. And this is why you need it. Which takes some time. Like Ellen said, it's one of those things that you just continue to do, and that consistency people see and they're like, okay, I need to try this shake finally. So,
okay.
So it just becomes a lot of value, but I just would give it more time. And then the third thing, which I'm not suggesting that you have or aren't doing this, is a mindset. Like I had to wrap my head around like, okay, this shake, it's expensive, but I can turn that into a positive. Like, why is it so expensive? Because of like what's in it. Like you have to go to GNC and get all these ingredients that are super food, like out of this world, literally like from other countries, dug up from the ground and preserved like in their most natural form. It'd be so expensive. So it'd be even more expensive than what you're paying for. And then the cost of that nutrition to my convenience, you know? So like I had to really wrap my head around like, okay, this stuff is, yeah, it costs some money, but it's saving me in other areas of my life as a busy mom, and to pay for it out of pocket at a health and food store would be triple what I'm paying for it in this bag. So it was like in my own head, like getting over that it's expensive and understanding why I'm okay paying for it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
Cool.
Anything else? It's almost 9:30, so I want to make sure we don't.
I know we want to honor y'all's time, but we wanted to definitely leave you room to ask questions because I know there's so many as a new coach. Or maybe that was just me. I had like a buttload of new questions as a new coach.
There will be more for sure.
Yes, there will be. Not to put anybody on the spot. Oh, Tabitha, that's your name. Okay, I was like, I didn't know what your name was because it said Samsung.
Yeah, I went in and I'd never had Zoom on my phone, only my computer before, so
Yeah.
changed.
And if you're, here for the discount, cool. Don't feel like you have to do anything that we've said do. And if you're here to kind of dabble in this too, you can learn as you go and reach out to your upline as you have more questions with, the business side of things too. So don't feel pressured one way or the other with this. Cool. Well, if there's no other questions, we appreciate you guys hopping on. If you hadn't already had a Getting Started Right call with your coach, they should, be connecting with you and setting one up so that you can have one-on-one time with them. And we'll see you guys in the Facebook groups and in the group chat as well. So keep the questions coming and just, have fun with it.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks everyone.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.